Understanding the cost of inaction is very key because it affects not only your life but the life of others, and in order to bridge the gap, residents of the Federal Capital Territory have advocated for tolerance and unity among themselves as best possible ways to live better and safer in the FCT. They made this known during the first Abuja Residents Town Hall and Security Summit organized by the Neighborhoods, Estates and Residents Association of Abuja Forum, NERAF, held at the Nigerian Army Resource Center, Abuja. In his address, the chairman of NERAF, Barrister Jude Ezeobi, explained that the summit was organized to focus on social cohesion and a call on residents to not live in isolation from their neighbors to ensure that issues of insecurity become a thing of the past in the FCT. Also speaking, the former chief imam of the National Assembly Legislative Quarters Mosque, Apo, Sheikh Muhammad Nuru Khalid, called for cohesion and tolerance among the residents of the city.
For us at NERAF, we believe that security in its strict sense is not the challenge of us as a people or as human beings. Our major challenge and focus is social cohesion. Because with social cohesion, every other thing that troubles us as a people and can be settled. If you know your neighbor, if you know what your neighbor does, if you have access to coming together in a communal way as our forefathers used to do in those days, without others, living in trust and in harmony, issues of security at whatever level would never exist, nor to become a thing of the past.
Neighborhood is very vital because if there is anything you need help of, the first person you think about is your neighbor. Not the faraway brother that shared the same mother with you, that is living in Jos, Kaduna, Sokoto, or anywhere. The first person to render help to you is that your neighbor. And we have to also create a kind of system of information sharing within the neighborhood.
Other speakers, including Dr. Jumai Amadu of the FCT Reform Coordination and Service Improvement Department and the former Chief of Training and Operations, Nigerian Air Force, AVM Bolaon Adekunle, retired, advocated for robust engagements among estate residents, explaining that it would help combat insecurity and crime in the FCT.
If you don't get served well, it is your responsibility. The government, democracy that we are in is government for the people, by the people, and for the people. And how will people participate if you don't take opportunity of what government has made? Government budget starts from neighborhoods. What you need is what government should be able to go back to the office and plan and provide them for you. So we salute this initiative, and we are hoping that it's going to be one of the veritable tools that government is going to use to serve you better in FCT.
Discuss with people, know your neighbors, find out what is it that they are dealing with. Your asking alone may make the difference, because when you talk to somebody, the first thing you do is to give that person a sense of belonging, to give that person a sense of appreciation, to give that person a sense of love, which means you make them to lower their guards and they pour out their hearts to you. You may be able to save society, the kind of things that we are contending with now as a people.
Meanwhile, stakeholders at this first of its kind summit say information sharing among the residents is another advantageous step towards curbing insecurity in the FCT. The key takeaway was the charge to residents with the FCT call center slogan, "See something, say something, it gets sorted." For Lonshaw Adigoke, Core TV News, Abuja.